Working hard on this Black Friday here. I'm making 4 different passport wallets in 4 different colors, super unique. So I want to know by the end which one is your particular favorite. We've got Olmo Minerva with forest green stitching, super unique. Bordeaux Minerva with midnight blue, gray Minerva with Auburn, and English Tan Harvest also with midnight blue. So let me know by the end of this video which one you like the most. I'm going to show you guys how every step of this process gets made. Let's get started. So I tried to keep this video a little bit more interesting and more dynamic to keep you on your toes. Because I'm working on the same product in 4 different colors, I wanted to show each piece of the process on a different color. So you'll see it pop between the Bordeaux Minerva to the gray, to the Olmo, to the English Tan, and back and forth throughout the whole video. Just to kind of give you, a little bit of a dynamic viewing experience, just to see what it looks like on each of the colors. Just kept it a little bit more fun. Now, today is Black Friday, so if you're watching this on Black Friday weekend, guys, the sale is still going on. It's 10% off $100 spent, 15% off $150 spent, and 25% off $200. So that can rack up pretty quickly. The desk mats are $195, so that and a keychain puts you at the 25% off tier. So just something to keep in mind if you're shopping for yourself or your friends, your family, loved ones, things like that. Handmade goods go a long way. Shop small if you can. These Walmarts and Targets are billion-dollar companies. It's the small guys like us that really appreciate it. Small Business Saturday is tomorrow, which is going to be huge, and I'm running the sale all weekend long. Now, I don't want to be salesy, so I'll stop you right there, and we'll just get it back to the video here. So at this point, I'm skiving. I love skiving. Thin out the leather there to make it a little bit bulky, and this I actually show you on each of the different pieces, just because it is such a satisfying piece of the process. I'm using a 12mm skiving knife. It's a French skiver from a company called Palo Santo factory. I love their products. If you're a crafter watching this and you're looking to upgrade some tools, they are definitely worth taking a look at. I don't know if they're running any sales this weekend or something like that, but keep it in mind. Look, take a look. It never hurts. From here, I'm assembling the gray Minerva, and I'll show you what it looks like stitched on the Bordeaux Minerva here on my Cobra Class 26 sewing machine. So popping back over to English Tan. English Tan is the only color in this entire video or project that I'm working on that is a pull-up leather. So the English Tan, you'll actually see sort of inconsistencies in the pigment, whereas the rest of the leathers are just full-grain veg tan leather that are not pull-up. So the English Tan will have little light streaks as the oils move around inside the leather, making it a little bit more rustic and vintage looking. And then I finally break out my Aquillim 315. It's a water-based glue to hold everything together, so I can head over to the Cobra Class again to stitch everything shut. Now here I'm using a wing divider to mark my stitching line 1/8 of an inch away from the edge, to give it a nice clean stitch line, and then I'll go back and grind off or sand off the laser char from my laser cutter on the edges and get them nice and flush. Here I am popping over to the Cobra Class, and this I'm actually just going to pop between all of the colors of the leather just to show you guys the wrap-up process, and I'll do that for the rest of the video here. Personally, as we kind of near the end, so you can see what everything looks like, personally, I'm a big fan of the Olmo and forest green. I think that's a pretty unique color combination that some people might not have thought of. The Olmo Minerva is actually going to turn into more of a tan. I know it looks pretty orange right now, which it kind of is. And then after a while, after you use it for a couple of weeks, couple of months, it starts to get a little bit more brown, tannish, and after a while, it'll just kind of age into a nice medium brown. I actually wore an Olmo watch band in most of my recent videos, and you kind of can see the progression. If you've been watching for a while, it goes from that orange to tan to brown. Now here, we're just finishing up, wrapping it up, burnishing these edges, and again, popping back and forth, giving you quick cuts, quick looks at all of the colors, and there you have it. On top, we have that Bordeaux with midnight blue, followed by English Tan with midnight blue stitching, Olmo with forest green, and gray Minerva, which I know looks green, but it is gray, with Auburn stitching, and then I just flop them around. So, drop a comment below, let me know what you think of the color combinations here as these gifts go out for the holidays. It is Black Friday weekend, like I said, so if you're looking to shop, you get 10% off $100 spent, 15% off $150, and 25% off the highest tier off $200, and that automatically applies to your cart. So, let me know if you're shopping this weekend.